Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field, home of the Colorado Buffaloes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Buffaloes will kick it away to get this game going. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to walk against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
He's holding possession. They'll face a third down and 5. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Will shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Gonna have to go back to the drawing board.
Going backwards to open up this series. Second down and 16 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Lewis. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So second down after the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness. Kirk getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And now the running back's got it again. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Buffaloes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Send the back in motion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Handoff on a single back formation. He's got room to run. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. To throw, it's Hoover. This time, a completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the defense will knock him down. What's going to be the final play of the period. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Dump ball's caught by the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Game moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Lewis. Makes a quick grab. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff running right. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The offense really clicking here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Colorado.
Important second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Lewis. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Quick throw to the left side. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, some real toughness on display here by the quarterback. Being able to focus with that kind of pressure coming right at him.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. Pass not complete.
Now, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Goes deep off his back foot. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Testing the right side here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Wants to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the first down at the 41. And the Buffalo starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Breaks free. Running with purpose. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. After making his first attempt, he'll try again from 41 yards out. And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
The spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Horned Frogs will have to kick this away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
One more play before they head to the locker room. A handoff to the back. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Going in the second half. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Lewis. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Throws out the stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And it's a bunch formation. Handoff from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. Man, did they make that look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Hoover. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback rolling to his right now. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They're going to run it. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense makes the recovery and takes off.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo and they've got momentum that comes off to a good gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Looking to scramble. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking for a man. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
To throw, it's Hoover. Quick throw over the middle. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Defense does a really good job here of sitting back in zone coverage, making the window. tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? On 4th down, the punter sends it away. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
TCU.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Lewis. Lets it go quickly. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's incomplete. Afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. With the catch, it's James. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. End zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. 1st and goal, handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, TCU. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
TCU 14.
Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected, for a tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor? Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game, you got the lead, you got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Grinding away with a running game. 0 running stuff right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, clearly you'd like to keep the clock running after this play if you're the offense with this small of a lead. It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a 3rd down pass here.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. On the run, it's Hayden fighting him off. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And the Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks an open space. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding space at the 20. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
To be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Just keep churning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Direct snap to the back. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Moves out of the pocket. Throws to the tight end. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Baker. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Ball comes loose. The football bounces out of bounds. It'll be a short loss on the play. Oh, hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to beautiful Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field, home of the Colorado Buffaloes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to start us off. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
He's got his man in the open field. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He escapes the pocket, takes a deep shot down the middle, makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught, can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, to cap off an opening drive like this on a third down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
Extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.